All right, Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Well, you haven't been everybody's favorite last month. So February is kind of like trying to shake it off. Trying to shake it off, trying to move forward, trying to catch your mojo again. Somebody might have kicked you out, footing out from underneath you. It could have been a bad business deal. It could have been a bad relationship that affected you in the workplace. A shocking experience of some sort, okay? And maybe having to walk away from, or having someone else walk away from you in order for you to move in a better way. So now there looks to be a little trepidation, a little bit of fearfulness. February will have you wanting change though, and feeling better about yourself and things around you. So that's a good thing. However, I do see you in some sort of argument or dispute or discussion with family. There could be some situation there that will be discussed, agreed upon, maybe even, so that there could be a moving forward with that, so the new year doesn't start off so heavy. But that doesn't look like you're really all that much in the mood to go along with it quite yet. We'll see as we go into this reading. Your health is affected by some of the circumstances you're experiencing in the workplace and in your personal life. It looks like there's some things that are causing stress or you're feeling dominated over, and that's bothering you. So you do tend to run and play when you get a little worried. So I do see you have a good, a fairly solid group of friends that you can depend on and feel as if, you got the love. You have some love going on. Good to see that. I think it's important for you to be in relationships with a friend. So those of you that are in relationships, I see you having a really good February where there's lots of love and lots of kindness and lots of joy being spread amongst you. And for those of you that are not doing well in relationship or not in a relationship, I see you taking it to heart, and I'm being told to tell you to you live in the moment. Things are as they are for a reason, and they happened in the way they did for a reason. And you got to pick yourself up and move forward. And so February might be a little bit of a prickly month for those that are single, and for those that are not, and that are in reasonably good relationships. I see good. So it's kind of like you've got this two sides of the coin of the crab. You know what I mean? And that's what's going on here. That's what I see. So February is good for half years, and then that sounds very general though, but really it is that way, for real. Yeah, interesting. So when I post this, I'll be interested to see how many people, if it really is a half-half. It'd be really interesting. Because I don't normally say that, and if you listen to my videos, you'll see that I don't normally do that. So King of Cups, I am being told to tell you to be mindful of a connection you may have with a King of Cups, who may be either someone who's drinking or has some sort of obsession with stimulants of some sort, and even a sexual addiction or a fool around kind of person, or someone who's not completely loyal or solid. So I don't know who that is, but it could even just be a friend that requesting you to hide something or be sneaky about something. You won't like it. You won't like the situation no matter which way you look at it, Cancer. So I don't know how you're going to fare with that, but it does look like that's going to be an irritation for the month of February. Work, like I said, I think February is a month that if you could get some time off in February to just, go be you, that would be the best thing. I would do that if I could. And I think that many of you will probably take some time vacationing in February, which looks to me like the exact thing you should do. So carry on. If you can do that, go ahead and do that. There might be some trouble with workplace connections. Maybe someone's going to surprise you with information and you'll end up being bombarded with well, maybe with more work, but you'll work it out. You'll work it out. So there might be a big change, but then everything works out. So you'll be fine. You'll be fine. So money's okay. Health is up and down. For those that are in stressful relationships or coming out of them, I worry about your blood pressure maybe, and your mental health, okay, just on that. So talking to someone when you're feeling that is going to be really important. Walking away from stressful situations, stressful people, that would be really important, okay, to do that for sure. Cancer, if you can get through February without crying, actually, I'd be surprised. Sorry to say. But I do think that Cancer is going to find themselves in an emotional place during February for some reasons. Maybe they'll be remembering things that have been lost. And but in a way, it might be a really good thing because you can start new. Get it all out. Let February be your clearing, cleaning, reorganizing, settling into a little bit of peacefulness, trying to reduce stresses, and snip out relationships that aren't serving you, and only be around the ones that are making you happy. So if you can do all that in February, I think that's all you need to do, and that's golden. All right. So. And then otherwise I don't see stress unless you're overworking. So whenever you overdo it or there's too many complications, you can feel very stressed out. You might be asked to negotiate something that'll stress you out. Just think on it a little while longer until you get more clarity and then make your decision. But you might need to address a part of you that is not warm and fuzzy. Let's just put it that way. It's kind of just like the snippy claws of a Cancer crab. You may be called out for using them unfairly or unnecessarily.